back at it again, guys. Welcome back. It's another episode of Just Fish Now. And this is becoming a thing where we load up at my storage unit and hit the road. And I'm liking it. I'm digging it. We're going to call this the summer of the storage unit. All joking aside, we're getting on the road. We're hitting up that same pond that I've been going to because it's a friggin' honey hole. So why the heck not? Let's break that pond down. Let's get that personal best largemouth bass because they're in there. I've talked to other anglers who have been fishing it for years and they've caught 6, 7, and 8s out of that pond. You know, and I caught a surprise tiger muskie in there. There's pike. It's a hidden gem, man. That's an amazing pond. I'm lucky to have it. So let's learn this pond. Let's catch that PB. I gotta break 5 pounds, 2 ounces. And I think I can do it. Maybe today, I don't know. We're gonna hope. You're coming with me. I'm taking you with me. And we're gonna see if we can break that PB. The van is all loaded up and ready to go. And I'm excited to be getting out on the water. It's probably the hottest day of the year here in upstate New York. It's about 87 degrees. So it's gonna be a hot one. I'm gonna try to hit the shade on this pond. I don't know if there's gonna be any shade, but I'm sure, you know, there's some tall trees there, so I'm sure I'm gonna be able to find some, and I think that's where the fish are gonna be. Also, this is like the first time I'm having pack motor running when it's like super hot. So we're gonna test that out too, see how it performs when it's killer heat. Anyway, I'm driving to the pond. I'm almost there, so I'll check back in with you guys when I get to the pond. We made it to the pond, guys. It's about 12 o'clock. It's getting towards being the hottest time of the day. But there's a reason why I get here in the early afternoon, so that as the day progresses and that sun starts to set, I'm at the right place at the right time with the right lure when that bite picks up. You know, there's no finagling. I'm here and ready to catch those fish. And who knows? Sometimes I find a bite in the heat of the day, which a lot of people say you can't or it's really hard, but sometimes I do. So hopefully I get lucky and we get on a bite early. For those of you who are new here, this is a special pond, and if you haven't seen my videos before now, I highly recommend you circle back and you check out my recent videos from this very same pond. I'll put a link in the description and all that good stuff so you can easily find it, or maybe I'll do that clicky thing where the box comes up right there, but I don't want you to leave this video. Check this video out and then circle back. There's big bass, there's pike, and apparently now there's tiger muskie. So you never know what I'm gonna catch. This is a hidden gem, like I said. I'm lucky to have it in my backyard. I only discovered this place last year. Yeah, so I'm excited to get out in the water. Let me get set up here and I'll check right back in with you. All right, here we are. I'm all loaded up. I'm ready to go, ready to get on the water. The wind picked up a course. I woke up this morning, no wind, and now I get to the pond, and now we got friggin' wind. The struggle is real this year with this wind, and last year too, but that ain't gonna stop me. We're getting out on the water. I'm taking you with me. Let's go. Unfortunately, I had to press the brakes. I had to get off the water. The wind is too strong. There's 20-mile-an-hour gust, but it feels more like it's a constant 20 miles an hour. The wind's coming out of the south. It was pushing me north. I couldn't even make my way to the south end of the pond. I was trying to go south to get myself out of the wind, and it was just impossible. Before I know it, my pack motor is getting tangled up in the weeds. And then I'm having to unclog the props of the pack motor. And by the time I do that, I'm pushed all the way to the north, and it was just impossible. I had a hard time paddling my way back to the launch point. So I'm taking a break. The wind's supposed to calm down. We're getting on the water. We're doing some fishing, so stay tuned. The wind is not chill. It was tough getting out here. It was tough getting to the south end of the pond, but we made it. I'm actually in a creek and the wind is a lot better. This creek is super shallow. There's tons of weeds, so there's no path motor. The remote is in the cooler. Paddling from here on out, I don't care. I'm protected from the wind. I'm already seeing some surface activity. Let's get to fishing. Dude, there is so much activity right in front of me. This could be good. Let's start off with the Black Label Piglet. This is a good lure. It's like a brush hog. Oh, I think this is gonna get them. They're all over the place. Yep, something's on it. Maybe it's the weeds, I don't know. Nope, I don't know what that was. It felt like a bite. All right, I gotta crank the kayak back around. That's the only crappy part about not being able to use the pack motor. On the way here, I was having to duck down. You know, the wind was just blasting in my face, and it was the only way I could not be a sail is to crouch down like this. Whatever it takes. Oh, I cast it right on top of something. They seem like they're active. They seem like they're wanting to strike. Usually when they're like blowing up on the surface like that, they're not acting scared. Yep, I got one. Yep, okay, yes. Come on, let's get it in here. Oh my gosh, this thing is fighting. Okay, I gotta stand up. It's in the weeds. It's way down there. Holy crap, don't snap. It's all tangled up. I gotta really finesse this fish in, otherwise it's gonna break the line. Bring the kayak to it. I'd rather have it on my left side here. Okay, we're getting it. She's coming in. This is a toss salad for sure. I'm not even gonna, the weeds are just so heavy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just got a bath. Oh my goodness. I gotta grab it by the weeds. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is tough, guys. I'm getting it. Here we go. I'm soaked. My head camera's probably soaked. Frickin', I can't get to, here we go. I'm struggling. We're getting it. The skunk is off. The wait was worth it. This is a nice fish, man. Definitely like a 3-pounder. Oh my gosh, she is thick. She's angry. Let's get a weight and a length just because. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that this actually worked. Waiting at the van, I'm so soaked, guys. Waiting at the van, struggling to get out here in the creek and getting a fish on like my second or third cast. I'm loving it. My bait's all screwed up, but the Black Label Piglet came through again. This bait is awesome. It's not beat up at all. I just gotta fix it and we're good to go. Starting off the day with a 2.5-pounder. Man, that was awesome. Check it out one last time and let's snap some shots. Get this fish right back in the water and get this piglet back in the water also so we can get on another one. I'm telling you guys, Mother Nature is doing everything in her power to make it hard for me. We're gonna keep it going. I'm casting into the same spot. I'm just approaching it from a different angle. There's still tons of activity over here. The only thing I'm worried about is when I hook into these fish, they just want to dive down into that mess. I checked my line to make sure there was no nicks, and I'm looking good there. Let's hope I don't lose one of these fish due to all this junk. I think I have 10 or 12 pound fluorocarbon line on this rod. That might be a fish. Nope, that was just junk. If you're confused if it's a fish or not, just wait until you see the line move left or right, or at you, or away from you. Then you know it's a fish. If it doesn't move, you're hung up on something. Caught a bunch of grass. I do have this piglet weedless, but that doesn't mean it's weedless, if you know what I mean. It's still gonna get hung up on stuff sometimes. It's unavoidable. It's not totally weedless. And now I'm not seeing any activity here, so I don't know, maybe they're onto me. Maybe they're like, hey, let's get the heck out of here. There's that guy again. I don't know. I got a frog rigged up. Maybe I throw the frog. That could definitely come into play. Oh, there's something chasing it. Oh, come on. It's on it. It's on it. It's coming at me, though. It's coming at me. Oh, I can't catch up with it. Oh, got it. Oh, yes. Bass number 2. Keep it up. Keep it up. I'm keeping it up. It's small. It's small. Oh, yeah. I don't care. Bass number 2, baby. Wanted the piglet. Probably about a 15-incher. I forgot to get a friggin' length on that last one, but at least we got a weight. Oh, dang. She wanted it. She kind of swallowed it because I couldn't catch up with her. Coming right at me. I hate it when they take it deep like this because it makes it hard to get the hook out. Not too bad. One of these again. Yeah, I just gotta maneuver it this way. Oh, I see what's going on here. I gotta go to the other side. Boy, this is tough. Stay still, dude. Don't mess with yourself right now. And by messing with yourself, yep, I got it. So I'm gonna cut the line here. Come on. Oh, darn, I forgot my scissors. That's all right. I got cutters on here. All right, here we go. Had to do that again. Man, that was awesome. Man, these old school style baits, don't sleep on them. And don't think that you gotta fish the new stuff to fit in. All that matters is you're catching a fish and you're feeding the fish what they want. That's 2 fish in a row. That could be a pattern. 3 fish in a row, I would say that's a pattern. We're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna tie this up and keep working it. But she's a beauty. Let's snap some shots and get her right back in the water. I'm all tied back up, guys. The Black Label Piglet is coming through. I'm still in the same pocket. This is producing. There's still activity here. We'll see if we can get another fish out of this hole. That point, there should be something there. Oh, okay. Yep, there's something on it. Oh, it has it, It's coming at me. Oh, I broke the line. Are you kidding? I just tied that. Oh, and then I just watch it spit the piglet right out of its mouth. I hope the camera picked that up. I turned my head just in the nick of time. That was a big fish. Wow. All right, I'm gonna gather myself, get re-rigged back up, and see if I can make something happen. I feel like I'm blowing my chances here, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna give up, of course. Plenty of opportunity, plenty of daylight left. We're gonna start off with that piglet. Made it to the other side, of course. Super, super weedy over here. I might need to put like a heavy weight on here to punch it down, and that would mean I would need to put it on my frogging rod for punching. I got braid on that, and yeah, that will stick them for sure. It's a heavy, fast rod, so you can get some good hook sets on that, to say the least. Fish has it. Got him. Oh, freaking got him. I wish I had my head camera on, but I don't. It's on the deck. But we got a good fish. Fish number 3. It's all tangled up in the weeds again. Oh, it is tangled up real good. Real good. Oh my goodness. Come on. What do I have? Okay, we got a good one. We got a good mama there. I can see her mouth. I just gotta give myself some slack here. Don't kick. Don't kick. Don't kick. This might be a mistake. I'm gonna make sure my bail is locked. We got a good one. Oh, we got a good one. We got a good one!
Yes!
Oh, yes. On the piglet. Let's go. Sorry I didn't have my head camera on my head. Coming over here was the right choice. I don't care if this is the last fish of the night. Look at the belly on this one. This is the same rod that I broke off on that big mama on the other side. I'm over explaining right now. I don't care. So it wasn't the line. It was just, there was probably a nick in the line. So I guess it was the line, is what I'm saying. We're gonna get a weight, we're gonna get a length, not a PB. Definitely not a PB, but she's thick, she's heavy. This is awesome. Get my scale turned on, zeroed out. She's a 4-pounder. I thought she would at least be a 4.5. That's all right. Let's get a length. She's a 19-incher. By all rights, this fish should be a 4.5-pounder. She's thick though. She's not starving, if you know what I mean. She's eating good in the neighborhood. I am stoked to have caught this fish. This fish made it worth it all, even though it's just a 4-pounder. I mean, of course, a 4-pounder is a great fish. I'm gonna get some shots and get this beautiful bass right back in the water. This is awesome. Everything leading up to this moment made it all worth it, and I'm loving it. This is why I love bass fishing, right here. All right, it's a little weedy here, it's a little slimy, but we're gonna get a good release. All right, go home, beautiful girl. She's still hanging out there. Come on, go home. Oh, she's ready, she's ready. She just gave me the I'm gonna take off. Oh, maybe not. I had her out for a second, but I kept dipping her in. So let's give her the proper amount of time so we can get a good release on her. She's gonna be all right. She's moving her fins there, as you can see. It's gonna give her all the time she needs. so she could take off on her own. My thumb's in there. I'm not even holding on. She's like biting on my thumb. Oh, there she goes. So that's gonna do it on this episode of Just Fish Now. It wasn't the day that I wanted or expected, but I had a great time hanging out with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, that's for sure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of Just Fish Now. Man, this is gonna be a fishy summer. I'm gonna have an epic day eventually. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me through the struggles, the grinds, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, all the stuff. That's what fishing's about. It's a beautiful dance. It's an adventure. And yeah, I love having you here with me. We'll see you on the next episode.